Hi, welcome to Problem Solving Professional. In a previous video, I have said that in order to get operational excellence, we should implement initiatives related to 4 dimensions. Willingness dimensions related to people. Inspirational dimension related to leadership. Structural dimension related to work system. And entitlement dimension related to products and processes. Well, in this video, I'll be talking about initiatives to improve products and processes. When someone wants to implement continuous improvement, the first asked question is, what initiatives should I implement? Should I implement TPS, the Toyota Production System, Lean Manufacturing, Lean Enterprise? Should I implement Six Sigma? Should I implement Scrum, Agile methodologies? Should I implement SPC, Statistical Process Control, Robust Design, Change Management? What initiative should I implement? And the answer is, it depends. It depends on what? Well, in this video, I'll be talking about that.
On a bus trip, 2 strangers, a young man and an older woman, share a row of seats. Aurelio: Hello, my name is Aurelio and I'm a merchant. May I ask, what do you do? Tiburcia: Hi, I am Tiburcia and I used to be a surgeon, but I'm retired now. Aurelio: Wow, I'm really lucky. You know that sometimes I get headaches? I have been able to control them with painkillers, but I am not solving the problem. What do you recommend? Tiburcia: I'm afraid I can't recommend anything at the moment, as I would need to do tests to identify the cause of your headaches. If you do not have healthy habits, you may have some decompensation that generates headaches, which can be avoided with a good diet and adequate physical activity. Headaches could also be due to stress problems, so practicing mindfulness or taking a vacation could be the solution. You may have a neurological or nervous system problems, and if that is the case, I would recommend physical therapy. You could have some altered biological process and/or some inflammation, which generates headaches. In that case, there are many medications that could help you to restore the altered biological processes and/or reduce the inflammation. If you have developed any head or neck cancer, you may also have headaches, and in that case, you may need chemotherapy or radiation therapy. Your headaches may be associated with sinus problems and aneurysms, etc., and some surgical intervention may be necessary. Although almost surely your headaches are not associated with kidney, liver, heart, or lung failure, but if they were, in an extreme case, an organ transplant might be necessary. Just as in the story I have told, the doctor may recommend different treatments depending on the causes of the headaches. I, as a continuous improvement expert, recommend to companies different initiatives to improve customer satisfaction and efficiency based on their greatest opportunities. If in the organization the biggest problem is the attitude and behaviors of people because they do not do what they should do due to indolence or lack of commitment, then it is necessary to increase the involvement of employees through communication, motivation, monitoring, providing direction and resources, etc. Then change management can be a very useful initiative. If the main problems are related to operators not adequately controlling the processes assigned to them due to lack of attention or distractions, then it will be advisable to implement Statistical Process Control, SPC, in which operators keep the cycle, measure, analyze, decide, act in real time on the critical variables of the process. If the problem is that your organization does not execute improvement projects because changes are procrastinated due to being immersed in the daily operation, then it will be advisable to institute Kaizen events, or if projects are carried out but usually take longer than planned and significantly exceed the budget, then it would be advisable to implement agile methodologies such as Scrum. If the main problem is that the operating standards do not exist or are not met, then in addition to implementing some quality management system such as ISO 9001, IATF 16949 for automotive, ISO 22000 food safety, ISO 13485 medical devices, etc., I would recommend performing Kamishibai audits for critical operating conditions. Often, the problem is that the vital factors that must be controlled are not known and therefore not controlled properly, or the standard conditions established by these factors are not optimal. This leads to quality issues that can be led to customer complaints, scrap, rework, and cost overruns. If so, I would recommend implementing the Six Sigma initiative. When processes are not well balanced, have bottlenecks, restrictions, and many non-value-added activities, then delays, downtime, and slowdowns occur, which can ultimately result in delays in deliveries and cost overruns. For those cases, the recommendation may be to apply the principles of theory of constraints, TOC, and/or implement Lean Enterprise, the Toyota production system. If you design and/or develop new things, products, services, processes, systems, machines, etc., and usually those things do not meet the originally stated requirements, which lead to a lot of rework, delays, and cost overruns, then the recommendation is to implement robust design methodologies such as Design for Six Sigma. By the way, at Sistemas Avanzados para la Calidad, we have developed a problem-solving methodology whose purpose is to allow the solution of any problem related to quality, productivity, and efficiency for any transactional or industrial process. We have called it COSMICS, and the problem solver will choose the most appropriate toolbox to solve the problem depending on certain characteristics of the problem. Wrapping the lesson, what continuous improvement initiative to implement?
What initiative should I employ? When all I seek to surprise and enjoy continuous improvement I aim to employ. So tell me then what should be my ploy? Embrace change, management's hard. When acceptance proves it don't impart. Engagement wide from the very start. Collaboration, they work with heart. Statistical process control holds sway. Maintain the control cycle stays in place. The operator switch without delay. Curb deviations and timely stay. When projects drag, sluggish and slow. Case under scrum, let them flow. Wipe out excuses, let action show. Tech is sharp, focus on the goal. Standardization issues come to light. Management system shining bright. Audits detect what is not right. Leadership steers back to the light. Vital factors, know them clear. For great control, they must steer. With Six Sigma, the path is near. Optimal conditions always adhere. If demand exceeds what gets the line, boost the capacity of the whole line. Lean or TOC makes process fine. Remove constraints and outputs will shine. Design and correct, a risky short design. Right first time, forevermore. Robust design, the pride we adore. Efficiencies become forevermore.
We have come to the end of this video. In this video, I have said that if you want to improve on-time delivery, reduce downtime, increase the labor productivity, then I recommend you to implement lean manufacturing or TPS. But for instance, if you want to improve quality because you are having a lot of expenses on quality walls, or you are having a lot of customer complaints, or you are having a lot of reward, scrap, and the reason of that is because your process is not capable to meet the specification limits, then I recommend you you to do Six Sigma. But for instance, if you want to implement or improve the operative discipline because operators are not putting attention to their processes, then I recommend you to put SPC in place, Statistical Process Control, and so on. I also have talked about change management and other initiatives, like for instance Kamishibai and ISO 9000 and so on. Or for instance, if you are implementing projects and the projects are not completed on time, in budget, then I recommend you to implement a Scrum. Or for instance, the projects are not getting the expected results. For instance, you have developed a new product and the product is not successful in the market, then I recommend you to implement robust design or design for Six Sigma, QFD, axiomatic design, and so on. So, well, basically that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hasta la próxima.
Rapeando la lección. ¿Qué iniciativa de mejora continua implementar?
¿Cuál iniciativa debo utilizar? Cuando a todos quiero sorprender y mejora continua quiero arraigar. Dime entonces cómo proceder. Usar la administración del cambio cuando hay problemas de aceptación. El involucramiento debe ser amplio para que haya gran colaboración. El control estadístico del proceso asegura el ciclo de control. El operador será expreso y a la desviación ponerle farol. Ante la ejecución lenta de proyectos, Kaizen o Scrum son la solución. Eliminando entonces los pretextos, pues el enfoque es hacia la acción. Si el problema es la estandarización, los sistemas de gestión son la solución y las auditorías son la detección y el liderazgo es la corrección. Los factores vitales hay que conocer para un gran control poder ejercer. Con Six Sigma podrás entender las condiciones óptimas a mantener. Si la demanda no puedes atender, la capacidad tendrás que incrementar. Con Lean o TIO si puedes esbeltecer y restricciones podrás eliminar. Diseña y corrige, es mala idea. Diseña bien a la primera es mejor. Con diseño robusto se alardea que de eficacia es un activador.